are watching K34QB.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you so much for tuning in to TV8's Good Morning Vail for your March 9th edition. I cannot believe we are already 9 days into March, but it is daylight savings, so we're springing forward an hour, which means our days are going to progressively start getting longer. I don't know about you, but I'm excited for those summer days to be upon us. I'm ready for some sunshine to my soul right now. We've got a great show for you this morning. It is National Crab Meat Day. Well, we're going to head into the kitchen and make a delicious recipe with Tracy Miller from Colorful Cooking. Then I had a chance to sit down with our very own Julio to talk about some exciting things taking place here at TV8 Good Morning Vail and what's happening with his wonderful show. It's all taking place here on Good Morning Vail, which starts right now.
Get up, get ready to start your day. The mountains are calling you out to play. Come on, we'll make you feel right at home. Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
This weather report is sponsored by Grand Hyatt Vail. Indulge in the bold flavors of Makoto at Grand Hyatt Vail. Make your reservations today.
Lens of the Day is brought to you by Eyepieces of Vail and Goggle Bar.
It's that time of the morning where we get to talk all things ski gear, whether we're keeping you safe out there or whether we're helping you see so you can ski better. It's important that you keep your head protected when you're hitting the slopes though, and I've got an Anon Wave Cell helmet here first thing this morning. Now, this is a great helmet if you're making your way out, you're someone who loves to ski, ride, get out there on the slopes. So we're going to go over some of the great basic features and then we're going to get into those technical features. This helmet comes with an adjustable back so you can make it fit perfectly, no matter what you are doing, whether you want to throw an extra layer on under there, you can loosen it up, or maybe it's just a little bit too big on you, well, you can tighten it down, that way it's the perfect fit. Another great feature on this helmet was going to be their vents, because it's going to keep you temperature regulated up there on the slope. So if you're someone who runs a little hot, then you pop those vents open. If you're someone like me who runs a little cold, then you keep them closed, and that way you can keep all that heat in there. Now, a new feature that a lot of helmets are doing is the magnet chin strap, and what this does is it allows it to be nice and easy if you're up there on the slopes. Maybe you're struggling to get your helmet buckled with your mittens on, you don't want to make your hands cold. Well then, this magnet system makes it nice and easy. All you do is pinch and slide, get it close by, and it snaps right into place. So pinch, slide, snaps into place, nice and easy. Now let's talk about this wave cell that you can see in here. You see all of that green, that nice pattern in here. What that means that this helmet can take a serious impact. This helmet is very durable, it is very safe, it is going to keep your brain protected up there on the mountains. So if you're someone who maybe does some intense tree or ski tree riding or skiing, well then this is the helmet for you, because it is going to keep your brain nice and safe. Now if you're interested in collecting this helmet all on your own, well then make your way to any one of the great Eyepieces location, because they're going to have this helmet and an array of so many more. That way you can find the perfect fit for your head. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back we've got more.
Good morning, Vail.
Hey, it's your boy, Nephew Tommy, your host for an all-new season of Black College Quiz, where the nation's best and brightest display their knowledge of Black history and culture while competing for prizes and scholarships. So get ready to see HBCU Nation take the academic field. Black College Quiz! BCQ! Black College Quiz! BCQ! Black College Quiz! BCQ! Yeah, man.
Welcome to Hiring America, the television program that helps veterans find jobs and transition back into civilian life. Hi everyone, I'm Gigi Stone Woods. I'm truly honored to host this vital program. Reach out to the opportunities you see on this program by logging on to our website, hiringamerica.net, and by following us on social networking sites such as Twitter. We'll keep that information available throughout the broadcast and on our website 24/7. Now, let's get down to business.
Good morning, Vail.
Earlier, I had the opportunity to sit down with our very own Julio, and he does so many wonderful things here at TV8. I can't wait to introduce you to what he's got going on and some of the big news that's taking place here. Let's hear what he has to say. Welcome back to the show. I'm really excited because this has never happened before. I've never sat on the couch with our very own Julio. Good morning, Julio.
Good morning. You're right. This is our first time together on the couch. How exciting is that?
I know. And I'm really excited about it only because there's so many big things happening here at TV8.
Yes, ma'am. We are expanding. We are growing. We are producing lots of stuff, and it's always fun to come in and talk about it.
Share the excitement.
And share the excitement. Yeah. So where do you want to start?
I think we should start with Roku, because that's a big deal.
Yes, that's kind of our newest expansion to our distribution of programming, if you could call it that. We are now, I feel like more and more people consume content digitally on all these streaming services and stuff like that. So we figured that was kind of like a natural step to take with our distribution. So now we are, like you said, we're on Roku and we're on Amazon Fire TV. So if anybody has any of those two, they can now search us up. All of our TV8 programming in English and Spanish. So whether you want to watch, our English programming or some of our Spanish programming, you can watch both on there. Add it to your favorites, and then you'll have it there whenever you want to watch.
Which I think is incredible because the Spanish programming is something that you have really taken under your wing. It's like your baby.
It is my baby. I do call it my baby.
It is your baby, and you've done such a good job, and you always have so many interesting topics that you're coming across, and you've got some great panel discussions that are taking place.
Yeah, we try to keep it interesting, doing a variety of different things, whether it's interviews, cooking like you just did, or entertainment, stuff like that. But we do have one of my favorite segments is our panel discussions called Tu Salud, which translates to your health, more or less. And those are, kind of a round table of panelists where we tackle different topics in the community related to health, not just physical health, but we've done youth health. I'm working on an immigration panel, talking about a little bit about substance abuse. We've also done stuff on spirituality, things that affect our health, not just directly like our physical health, but also other things that may affect the community well-being, and those are always super interesting.
I think that the mental health aspect here in the community is so big because it's something that everyone's like, oh, but they're so healthy because everyone's so active.
Right.
But seasonal depression, that's real.
That's hard.
And that's when people turn to those substances to feel a little bit better. So having this discussion, bringing it to light, and talking about it is so wonderful.
And I think that's my goal with these panels and with anything that we do. I feel like it's just kind of opening the space for conversation, for information, for insight, for people to feel like they're not alone, and when you bring these topics up, I think that's when people realize, oh, okay, there's other people going through it. So definitely stay tuned for all of those panels because those are always great. And then we're always doing tons of stuff. I mean, we've had music. We've lately had lots more music on the show, which I think is great to highlight local talent as well.
I think that's one of the best parts about TV8 is it really shows you the strength, the entertainment, the fun, and the connection that is available in our community. That way, if you're someone who's new to the community and you don't know what you want to do or how you want to get involved, TV8 is the perfect resource because not only...
find it all.
Seriously, and not only are we going to show you where you can store your skis for the winter and have great access to lockers, but then we're going to introduce you to people like the Reconnected Foundation and give you the opportunity to meet these incredible individuals who are giving you this safe place here in the community. And then, of course, we've got wonderful people like yourself who are going to be doing great things, bringing these discussions to life. And if people want to join the TV8 team right now, they want to be part of the conversation, they want to be here, they want to bring the ideas, that's a possibility.
Yes, we're always looking for help, whether it's with all of our English programming or our Spanish programming as well. If anybody's bilingual and has a passion for, connecting with the community, I think you said it, you said it right. We are all about connection and really making people feel connected here in the community. So if that's something that people are passionate about and they want to come and have fun too, because it's such a fun job. I mean, you would agree with me, what we get to do is so fun. So
I was just reflecting on how long I've been doing this here.
How long has it been?
8 years I have been with this TV8 team. And it's incredible because every day I come to work here and I'm like, oh, I get to go see my TV8 family.
It never gets old.
No, and
it never gets old.
It's just it's like coming home, but coming home to a place where you're gonna feel like you're supported, you're welcome. We all tease each other, we work together well, we ask questions, which I think is really important. Yeah. So it's never like you're intimidated by the job.
No, and every day is something different. We're meeting new people. A lot of the things that I try to do with the Spanish programming is really giving a voice to the community. So anyone can come in, whether you're a business owner, whether you're just want to come and you're, you want to come cook something in the kitchen, you can totally do that. So
share a family recipe.
Exactly, sharing a family recipe, stuff like that. So I think that's a great part of what we do.
I think so too, and I think it just really shows that we do care and we are here. And as people who are on camera, it's really nice when you have the opportunity to chat with someone who watches the show and you get to hear the feedback. And there are people who just love it because they love the smiling faces first thing in the morning. It's impossible to have a bad day, and we really have to give a special shout out to our one and only Danielle Turner. She's our general manager. She's who front runs everything for TVA. And without her, this wouldn't be possible, and it wouldn't be the environment that it is, because I know that my favorite thing to do in the morning is I come in and I sit right down at her desk, and I'm like, okay, so what are we doing? Tell me about life. Like, here's my life. And it is family.
It is a family, and it's such a fun place to be and to come, and yeah, so lots happening at TV8, whether it's our live streaming. I do want to also kind of highlight our Spanish live stream, which is on 24/7.
Yes.
We jokingly here in the studio call it Julio TV because it's 24 hours of everything that we do on the Spanish side. And it's the same on the English side, so people can find us anytime, anywhere, whether you're, on the road, at home, cooking, just tune in.
And there's always so many great things taking place, whether it's Good Morning Vail or a plethora of other programming that we have. We're keeping you engaged, we're keeping you entertained, and we're keeping you in the know.
Yes, I think on the Spanish side we have, I don't know off the top of my head, but like 10 or 11 different segments of just different topics and different things. So yeah, lots of variety and lots of things.
I think it's amazing, and I think that to your little baby that you have raised from just starting off with that show to building it into this entire channel of Julio TV is so impressive.
Julio TV. It's been, I think, a year and a half, almost 2 years. It'll be 2 years this summer, so it's growing, and yeah, it's my baby.
Julio, thank you for coming in a little extra early, spending some time with me on the couch. I made you breakfast.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thanks for chatting. It's always nice being on this side of the couch. So.
Yeah, and it's nice to hear what you have to say, and it's nice to learn about both programs.
Yes, English, Spanish, live stream. Check it out. Amazon Fire TV, Roku, our website, live stream, anywhere.
Comcast Channel 92.
Comcast
There's
Channel
more.
92.
There's more for you.
There's always more for you on 92.
Yeah, there's always more for you. Well, thank you again for being here.
Thanks, Maddie. I appreciate it.
Make sure that you continue to check out everything that TVA has to offer, because we like to extend the programming. That way we offer something for everyone. Julio with his incredible Spanish channel, TV8, Good Morning Vail. It's all here for you to get you involved in the community. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got just a little Good Morning Vail left.
Good morning, Vail.
Coming at you from around the world. The biggest names in sports, entertainment, and business.
Here we go.
Yeah, there's no way.
Exclusive access and one-on-one conversations.
Yeah, you guys really did some deep research.
I don't think we should give him any more information.
In depth with Graham Bensinger.
Did you know that all Eagle County residents and visitors can get a free Eagle Valley Library District card? All you need is a photo ID. You get our online databases and resources, free music, free streaming, all from wherever you have internet access. Free audiobooks and e-audiobooks straight to your phone. Go into your Eagle Valley Library District branch today and get your library card.
Today is National Crab Meat Day. Well, we're going to head into the kitchen with the one and only Tracy Miller. That way we can show you how to make a delicious crab meat recipe at home.
Hi, I'm Tracy Miller with Colorful Cooking, and today we are going to be cooking up some real goodies. Whether you have people visiting or you're going on a picnic or you just want something really healthy for dinner tonight, I've got you covered right here. We're not wasting any time. We're jumping right on into it. So at first we're going to do the asparagus wraps. Now I've already boiled the asparagus and then I shocked them. So that means you boil them in water until they're done, and these were skinny ones. They took like maybe 3 minutes in boiling water. And then I put them in cold water. That stops the cooking process and keeps the nice vibrant color green. So we're making wraps, super easy. And one of the things when you're making wraps that you want to do is microwave your wraps for like 30 seconds because that's going to make them a little bit easier to roll and a little bit easier to work with. So I've got 3 wraps in here that I microwaved for about 30 seconds. They are flour tortillas, delicious and hearty, and those are going to be the base for our asparagus wraps. We start with mayonnaise, and then we've got to add a little sweetness. So this is kind of funny because this is not always a staple at my house, but we're going to put a little ketchup in there as well. That'll give it the sweet flavor, kind of like a Russian dressing, a play on Russian dressing. And then we're going to use a little bit of these chipotles. And now what we're going to do is we are going to put that all over our wrap. So what I've noticed, and I make wraps a lot for my catering company, and what I notice is that if you do a thin layer of the spread all the way around the tortilla, you're going to be in good shape for rolling it and keeping it all together. I have smoked Gouda cheese because this is going to be a smoky wrap. I'm going to put that at the very bottom because what I've noticed is if I try to cut these wraps with asparagus, the asparagus shoots out all over the place. So you really want the asparagus to be on the chipotle so that it doesn't shoot out all over the place when you cut it. Put some lettuce down there. Look at all that. It's like so pretty with all the colors. So then when you roll it, you're just going to go like this. Pull all of that in. Roll it up. I roll these, put them seam side down in the refrigerator, uncovered, because if you cover these flour tortillas with saran wrap, then they're going to get super mushy. Here's the asparagus wraps. I'm going to make one more. We are going to take a quick break. When we return, we're talking all about Brussels sprouts. We're going to get these in the oven, and I'm going to show you how to make a delicious Brussels sprout salad. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Colorful Cooking. We just made some asparagus wraps, which will be great for guests or just for lunch if you're looking for vegetarian. And now we're going to move on. First off, you need to cut the Brussels sprouts. And all the Brussels sprouts, just like with any veggie you're ever working with, they're all different. So when you're baking them, and my oven is at 400 degrees because we're really going to roast these babies, you want everything to be about the same size. So if you're getting some really little Brussels sprouts, then you're not going to want to cut them as much as the big ones. Like this one's a monster, so I'm going to just cut that a little bit more. So we've got these little cuties. They're so cute. They're just like baby cabbages. And then I'm going to put them on my sheet pan. We're going to keep this super simple because the ingredients are fresh and healthy. So mucking them up with a whole bunch of different ingredients is not what we're going to do. Brussels sprouts by themselves. Oven is at 400 degrees. I'm going to pour olive oil over the Brussels sprouts. Doesn't even have to be that much because it's going to kind of melt when you bake it. And then I have a mixture of salt and pepper. This is how I like to do it when I'm in the kitchen. Just make a nice mixture of salt and pepper because that's what I use for everything. And I'm going to really kind of generously cover these Brussels sprouts. And whenever I'm cooking veggies, I definitely put a lot of salt and pepper on them. Okay. The Brussels sprouts, cut up nicely, olive oil, salt and pepper, oven's at 400 degrees. I'm going to pop them into the oven for about 10 minutes. And this is when a little bit of experience is going to let you know, because if you cook those Brussels sprouts just a little bit too long, they're going to have no crunch and they're going to be mushy. And those are the Brussels sprouts that your parents complain about because your grandma used to overcook them all the time. We are going to cook those Brussels sprouts for about 10 minutes. Check them because every veggie is different. We're going to check them, see their doneness, and then put the pears in for about 5 minutes. We've added the pears about 5 minutes before we were finished cooking the Brussels sprouts. And these Brussels took about 10 minutes, but you can expect about 10 to 12 minutes for most Brussels sprouts if you cut them in half. You don't want to overcook them because that's going to make them mushy and gross, and it's going to make your house smell really bad. So we have the pears that I tossed with a little bit of olive oil and some fresh thyme, and I tossed those right there into the Brussels sprouts. So basically, this is the salad. A half a cup of Brussels sprouts is like 28 calories, and it also contains over 100% of your daily recommended dose of vitamin K. So they're really healthy, and if you're looking to get a little more vitamin K, vitamin C they're high in as well, and lots of other minerals. You know, when you're looking for just like a little sliver of certain minerals, you're going to find a lot of that in Brussels sprouts. So here we have the salad. I did sprinkle a little bit of fresh thyme on the salad, on the pears when I put them in the oven, but now I'm going to sprinkle just a little bit more. When you're working with fresh herbs like this, and now this time you have to like definitely get the stems off. So this is a job for the kids. This is what I always give to my kids, and they're like, really, Mom, do we have to do this? But see, if you just kind of do that, then you get the fresh thyme. You don't have to chop it or anything. It's just nice and the little leaves. So we're going to put a little more on that, and then we're going to stir this up a little. Everything's softened up. You can eat this salad warm, or you can eat at room temperature. That's one of the great things about it. And I'm going to tell you what, people are going to like this salad. You're going to be surprised how many people are after your Brussels sprouts when you make this. I like to put a little honey mustard on it. It just brings a sweetness to it and also gives a mustard taste, and mustard and Brussels go really, really nicely together. So I'm just going to stir up my honey mustard, and all this is a combination of sour cream, honey, mustard, and some white wine vinegar, a little salt and pepper, because I put a little salt and pepper on everything. So just lightly put some honey mustard on that, and then there you go. You have your Brussels sprout salad. Super simple, great ingredients. The key to this one is to make sure you cook everything perfectly so that it's not overcooked, and then let it cool down and enjoy it any time of the day. So now we have smoky asparagus wraps. We have a Brussels sprout pear salad, and next we are going to make crab cake. Okay, so you're probably dying to know the biggest secret of making crab cakes, and everybody has their crab cake recipe that they like. Mine, I just like a lot of crab in it, not a lot of filler, but you do need some filler or the crab cakes aren't going to stick together. So the biggest secret is when you buy your crab, and I buy mine from Costco, I get this big one because it's actually delicious crab, but it kind of gets a little wet, so you have to wring it out a little, like I'm gently squeezing the crab. Like, you don't want to be tough with it. It's very delicate. It's delicious. It's tender. And we're just happy that somebody else got it out of the shell for us. But this is what you do. This is the #1 tip, in my opinion, that I can give you to make good crab cakes. You get all of this moisture out of here. See, as you get to the bottom, there's just so much. And then you're going to get a nice sear on your crab cake, and it's not going to steam up. Okay, easy enough. We have all this beautiful crab. It's nice. It's claw meat. It's delicious. I'm going to add some parsley, a little bit of green in there. We are going to add some red onion. Onion's not my favorite, but it's very good for you. And a lot of people like the onion in here, and it's definitely missed if you don't add it. I add a tiny, tiny bit of Creole seasoning, and it doesn't, whatever the Creole seasoning is you have at home, I just add a little bit of that just to give it some flavor. I do add a little salt and pepper. We'll go back to what I said earlier, salt and pepper everything. 1 egg that has been slightly beaten, that's going to help bind everything together. I do a little bit of mayonnaise to give it a nice creamy texture, and then some breadcrumbs. Ball them up. Look at that, pat them down a little. Squeeze them in on the side, and then I put them in my pan. When I'm dropping them into my pan, I wiggle it around a little bit so that the olive oil goes under all of the crab. These are crab cakes. They are delicious. We will be talking more when we get back. You're watching Colorful Cooking. All right, look at this appetizer platter right here. This is all we did. This could be a full dinner, actually. You could have the asparagus as an appetizer, and then you could have the Brussels sprout salad and the crab cakes as a dinner if you wanted that way, or a very nice lunch. Now I have a quick little basil aioli. It's just a mixture of mayonnaise, sour cream, basil, and lemon juice, and I like to serve that right on top of my crab cakes. If I'm serving for a crowd, I only do it on a few, but if I'm serving for myself, I do it on every single one. I'm Tracy Miller with Colorful Cooking, Brussels sprout salad, asparagus wraps, and crab cakes today. I hope you enjoy these recipes and eat healthy.
Good morning, Vail.
Join us on board the Leadville Railroad Winter Express. Stay cozy in our heated lounge cars. Marvel at the stunning winter landscape. Sip delicious hot chocolate. Don't forget to check out our new specials. Book today at leadvillerailroad.com.
TV8 Vail is expanding its distribution, and we want you to be the first to know. You can now find TV8 and our all-Spanish live stream Conecta en Vivo on Roku and Amazon Fire TV. Search the channel store for TV8 Vail and Conecta en Vivo on your device and add them to your list of favorite channels. And as always, you can continue to live stream on our website at tv8vail.com or find us on Spotify. At home or on the go, you'll never miss a minute of your favorite local programs on TV8.
Hello, my name is Jeffrey Morgan. I'm with Ron Byrne & Associates. And today I'd like to welcome you to Mine House and Mi Casa, a premier bed and breakfast right here at the base of Beaver Creek Mountain. Let's go inside.
This property is currently being run as a bed and breakfast with 20 bedrooms, all with ensuite bathrooms. Right now we are standing in Mi Casa, and next door we also have Mine House. A wonderful opportunity to own a turnkey hospitality business, but it's also an opportunity to own it as a private residence. It can be sold all as one or in individual pieces, however you choose.
So now that we've had a chance to show you these two amazing properties, Mi Casa and Mine House,
We would love the opportunity to show you in person. Give us a call.
This show looks at anything that has an engine and a story told by the owners. This is a scooter. Have you had it the whole time?
I have not. It's actually the third time I've owned the car.
Sell, regret, sell, regret. To the actual prototype GT40, I got to sit in that car.
oh, I gotta get me one of these, man.
We've got all the muscle, the speed, and the stories.
I got stage 4 cancer. A bunch of friends came together and decided that this thing needed to get done then. A lot of friends came together and made this thing happen.
Hey, if it has an engine and a story, you're going to hear about it on rides. Almost every vehicle, doesn't matter what walk of life you're from, there's some tie to your past.
Good morning, Vail.
The Paltrowcast is an award-winning weekly series featuring exclusive interviews with entertainers, athletes, and other influencers. Tune in weekdays at 10 a.m. to see where the conversation takes us.
Discover the perfect blend of style and performance in your eyewear at Eyepieces. With convenient locations in Vail Village, Lions Head, Beaver Creek, Edwards, Basalt, and Snowmass, Eyepieces is the destination for luxury eyewear and high-performance optics. From iconic brands to the latest in sport frames and snow goggles, we have the eyewear to match your mountain lifestyle. Plus, we offer prescription lens services, including eye exams, custom lenses, and prescription goggles for your mountain adventures. Visit us today to experience the art of vision. Eyepieces, serving the Vail Valley's vision needs for over 40 years.
The season starts when Nate Dogg, Trailer Tom, and friends have started the season in front of you.
There it is, the white ribbon of living.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And on that very first chair, two very familiar faces who've been in line for 2 days.
My name is Nate Dogg, Nate Dogg.
My name is Trailer Tom.
Nate Nadler and Tom Miller live nearby.
I feared nothing but not getting first chair. Second chair nightmare. Yeah, second chair nightmare.
My goal is to continue to fight for this first chair as long as I'm physically able. First chair coming at us one more year.
Ready to power up for summer? Whether you hike, bike, golf, or just want to feel great, get ready for summer with Mountain Recreation. Sign up for our Power Up for Summer promo and get 4 personal training sessions, a nutrition consultation, and exclusive recovery group access, all for $250 at the Gypsum Rec Center. Register by March 24th for April sessions at mountainrec.org or the Gypsum Rec Center front desk. Mountain Recreation. Active, healthy, together.
It's time for the best coverage of the top stories in sports. The Sports Wrap with Jason Page starts now.
How do you make Anthony Edwards the face of your franchise if you're the Minnesota Timberwolves? We'll get into that. And we say hello to our good friend Matt Verderam, who hangs out with us from SI.com. Their NFL insider, one of them, is hanging out with us on the program today. Did you see Caitlin Clark last night? She put up a 40-burger, hits the game-winning three as time expires. Let's turn our attention to the Denver Broncos, one of the NFL's most dysfunctional situations.
The Sports Wrap with Jason Page.
Good morning, Vail.
Roundup River Ranch is one of my favorite nonprofits here in the community. They do such a great job, and they always have great events for you to get involved. They were here in the studio giving us some wonderful information on what's happening, so let's hear what they have to say.
One of the longest-running syndicated television series is back, America's Black Forum, a weekly series highlighting the latest in our lifestyles, business, entertainment, and finance. We introduce you to entrepreneurs who are making their mark in the business world and leaders who are fighting for change.
Welcome to America's Black Forum.
Tune in each week to know what's happening in our world today on America's Black Forum.
Hey, it's your boy, Nephew Tommy, your host for an all-new season of Black College Quiz, where the nation's best and brightest display their knowledge of Black history and culture while competing for prizes and scholarships. So get ready to see HBCU Nation take the academic field. Black College Quiz! BCQ! Black College Quiz! BCQ! Black College Quiz! BCQ! Yeah, man.
Coming up this season on Ready, Set, Renovate, we see one couple fall in love with a waterfront fixer-upper.
Just it sort of wrapped its arms around us and said, you want me, and we did.
And watch as another battles over the budget.
We're trying to look through and see where we can trim at this point.
Are you looking to trim it, Ginger?
No.
No. Construction pros show us the right way to renovate.
Well, we had to do a roof over. We had to hand build a lot of the trusses.
As we're putting the thin set down, the self-leveler has a little clip that clips up underneath the edge of the tile.
Daily Flash.
I'm Andrea Jackson.
I'm Mitch English, welcoming you to
Mitch English and Andrea Jackson have co-hosted together for over a decade. And now, only on Daily Flash, they serve up a fast, fun, fresh perspective on the day's trending news and entertainment. Daily Flash offers the latest in pop news, celebrity gossip, fashion, health, wellness, and even some unscripted, irreverent, who knows what's next fun. Daily Flash with Mitch English and Andrea Jackson. Trending news and entertainment.
Good morning, Vail.
We want to thank you so much for tuning in to your Sunday morning edition of Good Morning Vail. We love getting to be here each and every morning to bring you all of this wonderful information, maybe inspire you to step into the kitchen and try something new, maybe look for that perfect new job using recruiter guy Bill Humbert. And of course, we love sharing our exciting news of what's taking place here at TV8, Good Morning Vail, and other great programs that we have. Make sure that you tune in each and every morning because we love getting to be here, and we'll see you next time.
Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
TV8 Vail is expanding its distribution, and we want you to be the first to know. You can now find TV8 and our all-Spanish live stream Conecta en Vivo on Roku and Amazon Fire TV. Search the channel store for TV8 Vail and Conecta en Vivo on your device and add them to your list of favorite channels. And as always, you can continue to live stream on our website at tv8vail.com or find us on Spotify. At home or on the go, you'll never miss a minute of your favorite local programs on TV8.
From small towns to big cities and everywhere in between, we're covering the great things that are happening right now in the USA. This is Positively America with Ernie Anastas.
Each week, we're going to focus on the great things that are happening every day in the USA. We'll feature change makers.
In every older person, there's a younger person saying, how did this happen?
Innovators.